Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you guys are new here, and for this video I thought I would do a New Year's reset type video. I see these videos around a lot and I have always wanted to film one myself, but I've just never gotten around to it in the midst and the craziness of getting things together and ready for the new year. But this year I really made it a point to like film the things that I was doing. So, New Year reset, that ultimately means you're resetting kind of your whole life by or before the new year. So it's things like cleaning entirely your house, your room, your apartment, whatever the case is, doing laundry, changing the bed sheets, etc., etc. So that's what we're gonna be starting with. And then I got a few other things that I'm doing as well, but you know, I'll come back to you guys when the cleaning is all done. When I say cleaning for the sake of this video, it is mostly just my room, my space. I've been doing this the past 2 years, and that sounds bad. Like, I clean my room all the time, obviously, but what I mean is that I've been really good the whole week, because you know, that awkward period between Christmas and New Year's, that whole week for the past like 2 years, every day I try to do something to get myself together and ready for the new year. I mean, I think most people have this mentality regardless of spiritual or not, religious or not, whatever, but you're just kind of starting the new year off on a good, clean slate, you know? So in my case, completely cleaning up my room, putting away any clothes that have been out or whatever, doing any and all laundry, changing the sheets, just starting fresh with everything. Clear space, clear, you know, headspace, clear everything. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Emily. I'm a fashion and lifestyle creator here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok. If you don't already follow me, you definitely should. I'll leave my socials linked somewhere on the screen, as well as always in the description. So be sure to check them out, because I'm really trying to be consistent and on top of all of my content this year, and I've got a lot of fun ideas, so I can't wait to make them come to life. If you guys are interested and or excited to see this New Year reset, then just keep watching. so that was the cleaning portion of me resetting for the new year. Once I have my own place, obviously it'll be different and I'll like, you know, clean up the whole place and blah, blah, blah. But for now, that is what I did. And it actually did make me feel a lot better knowing that I was going into this completely like a clean slate. But the next thing is something that I really enjoy, which is journaling / planning for the new year. I don't journal nearly as much as I probably should, but I want to get into that habit more in 2024. And I will say that every year on New Year's Eve, for the past like 2 or 3 years also, I've gotten into the habit of doing like a journal entry, kind of summarizing the whole year. And yeah, it's just kind of cool to be able to sit down on the last day of the year and just kind of review everything that happened, or for the most part, you know, because obviously you're not going to remember every single little thing, but you know, just kind of go month by month. And if you hear running and scratching in the background, that is my cat. She has zoomies right now and she's just losing her mind. But yeah, to be able to just go month by month and like just try and remember, you know, some of the memorable things of each month, but also any and all things that maybe you struggled with that month and then ended up overcoming. Yeah, you don't obviously have to do it on the last day of the year. In fact, like I said, this coming year I want to get better at doing it more regularly, but it's kind of nice to be able to do that. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing, along with like planning. And by planning, I mean writing goals for the new year that I'm going to eventually put on my vision board, which I will talk about and mention in a little bit as well. And, you know, just general plans that I want to do and accomplish for the new year. Obviously, you can't plan everything. Obviously, plans are meant to be changed and or broken or whatever the case is. But just going into the new year with a general idea of the things that you want to do and accomplish, I personally think, because I'm a big planner, it's super beneficial. I love doing things like that. Like I said, even though they are most likely going to change throughout the year, it's cool to go into the year having that sort of foundation for where you want to start and end up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, let's get into that. So that was that. And then next and somewhat lastly, because I don't, like I said, I don't do too much for my reset. I do a lot of the basics that I can think of off the top of my head. And then obviously if anything else arises, I will do that. But right now, this is basically the last thing. And that is my vision board. I briefly mentioned that earlier. If you guys don't know what a vision board, it is essentially just a board that you are putting your vision for the upcoming year. So like the way that I do it, everybody kind of does it differently, I guess, but for the most part, the way that I do it every year is I write down my goals. Personally, I do goals for me personally. I do some for business, and then I do some for my relationship. And then along with that, I end up finding different images or like sayings that on Pinterest or Google, whatever you end up using, or even magazines. I used to do magazines too, like just collect a bunch of magazines, go through them and cut out like, you know, certain words or phrases or whatever that I want included in it. But in the past year or so, I've been doing more Pinterest. I found Pinterest to be really good for things like that now. So yeah, like I said, I'll find a bunch of pictures or sayings, phrases, whatever the case is, that I think correlate to my goals. And then it's, you know, writing your goals is super powerful, in my opinion. I've learned that over the years. And then it's kind of cool to have an image that corresponds with that, because then you're kind of getting a visual for what exactly it is that you want. Now, again, obviously, you know, you can't map out every single thing. Like, let's say I'm really manifesting an apartment this year. I have a vision for it in my head. Am I gonna find exact images for what I want on Pinterest? Yes, but it's gonna be like 20 million different pictures, right? And then that's gonna fill up my board right there. So I just kind of find 2 or 3 max that I think like, okay, this is the kind of the vibe that I want to go for, like a view or whatever the case is, or like keys dangling, you know, that cheesy little like aesthetic picture people post of the keys when you get the new apartment or whatever the case is, things like that, and so on and so forth. It really depends on you as a person and what goals you want to accomplish, but that's basically the gist. I would really love to be able to show you guys mine, because it is such a fun project that I do for myself every single year. But like, you know, people can be weird on the internet and you just never know, you know, evil eye and all that stuff. So unfortunately, I cannot show you the final product, but I can show you like some of the images and phrases that I will end up including, and you know, I'll show you guys me making it. So let's just get into it, because this is one of my favorite things to be able to do every year. that's basically it. That's all the things that I did in order to reset and get myself ready for the new year. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys are inspired, if you haven't already, to do the same or similar in your own ways, whatever the case is. And if you enjoyed this video, please always make sure to give it a thumbs up. Always remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.